Hello, it's Mark, and welcome to another whiskey review. And today we have Loch Lomond. I'm going to open this up. Never had this one before. I've had one of theirs. I think I did a review quite a while back on the Madura finish, Intramuran, I believe. But this is a new one. It's came out. They signed a 3-year deal with, a 8-year deal, I believe, with the British Open, the Open, and they have that here on the box. I think that's the Clareton jug, which is the trophy for winning the British Open. And this one is actually done in collaboration with Colin Montgomery, who I believe is Scottish, and I think he's often considered the best golfer who never won a major. But so anyway, what can I tell you about Loch Lomond? It's a Highland single malt Scotch. The distillery dates back to 1814, and that was really years before licenses were actually given to distilleries. I'm not really sure on the history on how that happened, but somehow they were able to distill early, and they have 8 pot stills, 3 column stills. The column stills are the Lumen stills, which I can't remember. There's another distillery that uses those also that slips my mind. But in their stills, they even have they have plates in there that allow for more contact with the copper, giving them more efficient evaporation. And they can actually get spirit out of their stills in up to 90% ABV, 90% ABV. They have them set up in unique sets of 3, with the different kinds of stills that they have. Let's see, they also produce grain whiskey there, and their core line is a 12, 14, 18, 21, 30, and then they have like a peated one that's no age statement. I have several other no age statement. This is also no age statement, and it is 46% ABV. Now, they have started, Loch Lomond has to move towards using no chill filtration, but I'm not sure about color. I've heard that where they do use color, I heard that they don't use color. There's nothing on the box that says that they don't use color, but that certainly does say it is non-chill filtered. So I don't know. I seem to be in a distillery that's starting to up their quality. They used to, I think, make a lot of stuff that was 40%, but they repackaged not that long ago. What else can I tell you? So yeah, this is done specially for the Open. And let me go ahead and show it to you in the bottle. Again, not sure about the color. Again, I said I heard that it was, heard that it wasn't. This is no age statement, so can't even give you a judge. Can't even be the judge on that. Go ahead and roll this. Okay, so I'll read you the label here. Loch Lomond Single Malt Scotch, the Open Special Edition, signed by Colin Montgomery. I think Michael Henry is their head distiller. His signature is also here. I'm assuming that's what that says. Non-chill filtered. Distilled, matured, and bottled in Scotland. A combination of spirits, both are unique, straight neck and more traditional pot stills have been selected, delivering the approachable single malt of exceptional quality. As with all Loch Lomond single malts, the underlying fruity character of the distillery shines with a gentle hint of smoke on the finish. The spirit has been matured in 3 types of American oak casks managed by our on-site cooperage. Michael Henry then marries the casks together for a final finish in virgin American oak. So, the box, special edition, American virgin oak finish, enhances the sweet character, bringing our further and vanilla notes. So, let's let's see here. Since 1814, Loch Lomond Distillery has been crafting the finest single malt whiskeys which are beautifully delicious and as the landscape is stunning. To celebrate Loch Lomond's whiskeys partnership with the Open, golf's original championship, the Open Special Edition has been created by our master blender Michael Henry in partnership with Colin Montgomery, our Loch Lomond Whiskey's golf ambassador. A combination of spirits from both our unique straight neck and more traditional pot stills have been selected, delivering an approachable single malt of exceptional quality. As with all Loch Lomond single malts, the underlying fruit character of the distillery shines with a gentle hint of smoke on the finish. The spirit has been matured in 3 types of American oak casks managed by our on-site cooperage. Michael Henry then marries it together for a final finish in virgin American oak. For Colin Montgomery, a longtime fan of the Scotch single malts, golf and whiskey are 2 of our most famous exports. So it's an absolute pleasure to be part of the Open Special Edition created by Loch Lomond Whiskies. Working with Michael Henry once again has been an incredible experience. I know that both golfers and whiskey fans will love what we've been able to produce. Bottled, non-chill filtered at 46% ABV, resulting in a rich mouthfeel and deep and complex, just as nature intended. And you can see their column still, it is a little different shape than say like, that's swan neck, so yeah. Swan neck like Glenmorangie, but that's theirs is a column still. Okay. So let me roll this one more time. I really couldn't find a whole bunch about this online, but I do get a hint of smoke. Grape. Sweet. There's a malty note in there, making my mouth water. Pears. I definitely get the oak. The virgin oak really does come through, although not bitter. It does not taste like bitter oak at all. Or smell like bitter oak. This smells like really nicely done. Getting a hint of something in there. Again with the smoke. Getting some tea. And tobacco. So, okay, on to the palate. Very sweet, a lot of fruit, juicy. It's more red fruit, plums. There's a cinnamon note in there for spice. It does have a spicy finish in there. Very sweet up front. And then it turns into this red juice, and then it turns into the cinnamon spice on the finish. Wow, interesting. Nothing wrong with this. I really can't find a fault with it. Okay, I'm getting an herbal, a dried, like grassy ness too. A little bit more than a grainy note now, a dried grain. A little bit of apricot. All right. Very sweet. Plums, red plums. Juicy. Finishes with that cinnamon. I am not getting much of the oak on the palate. Does have some bitter, a bitter like maybe an unripe, plum in there. But yeah, very good. All right, so I've babbled enough here. Let's go ahead and score this. We'll go with 7. I mean, I can't really find a major flaw. Could be a little sweeter, or a little less bitter, I should say. So, all right. Subscribe, and we'll see you next time.